sometimes I can have a hard time talking about the everyday in these videos because it feels like life itself can be, at least feel difficult most of the time. Parenting is difficult, and you know, trying to meet the expectations you set for yourself at work or as a human being is difficult, and just the reality of solving finances. And as we round a corner in that realm after I've started this new job, it's a blessing, but all of it is challenging. It takes time, it takes effort. And so it's interesting. I don't much talk about the day to day because honestly, it just feels like a lot of the same most of the time. But there's a particular Instagram reel or just some kind of web short. It was a man interviewing someone else, and someone had cut in front of their shot. They walked between the cameraman and the host of the show, and the host got a little frustrated, and the interviewee was like, well, we shouldn't attribute to malice what can be attributed to incompetence, and people live their own lives, they have their own difficulties, and probably just wasn't aware of what was going on around him and decided to walk through. And everyone faces their own lives in their own ways, and it resonates, it hits. It's this reality that no matter how hard your life may feel, someone probably has it easier, someone probably has it worse. And it's, I mean, in our case, there are plenty of people who especially have it worse, facing starvation and disease and death and all the rest. But the point stands generally, and no matter the circumstance that you're facing most of the time. And it's just it's a thought-provoking exercise to think about, well, it forces you to think about the things that you should appreciate, the things that you are grateful for, the things that matter. And I think that's relevant in the Thanksgiving season, but relevant every day. And I received a couple messages from coworkers this evening, the day before Thanksgiving, that were just saying that they're thankful to have me on the team, and that means the world. I've not usually received messages like that directly. It was nice to get some great feedback at KFC from plenty of people along the way and individually, but really before entering this industry, it was rarer to receive such individualized, non-public feedback. It's encouraging. I have plenty of thoughts and I'm all over the place, but that's kind of the point. I'm coming to the end of my day, and thoughts are always swirling around, but mostly it is incredibly important for me to remind myself constantly of why I exist, why I do what I do, and the people that I do it for, Carly and Dolly and Gemma. And it's a privilege to do that. It's a privilege to have them, a privilege to be the husband and dad, and it means a lot to be in this position, and I shouldn't take that for granted, as I think it is so easy to do, and you become wrapped up in the difficulties of the everyday. Yeah, that's all. I'm appreciative for where I work, but even more so, who I'm with. That includes you, Ryan. Love you.